I am Gina C. Miado, RNMAN, and in this video I will be presenting my advocacy on the spiritual and health perspective of teenage pregnancy. Adolescents are identified by the United Nations as the young people aging 10 to 19 years old. This identified populace is estimated to be 1.2 billion in number in the world at present, creating the 16% of the world's population. In the Philippines, according to the World Health Organization, about 16 million girls between the ages of 14 to 19 and around 1 million girls under 15 give birth each year. 600 live births a day are registered under teenage mothers. It is also recorded that 1 out of 3 adolescents has sex, and the numbers are rising. Even more disturbing is the fact that 15% of sexual encounters for teens below 15 years old are forced. Of these pregnancies, many are terminated through unsafe abortion practices. As of 2014, the Philippine Statistical Authority revealed that 1 baby is delivered by teenage mothers every hour. The Young Adult Fertility and Sexuality, or the YAPS, revealed that 14% of Filipino girls between the ages of 15 to 19 are either pregnant with their first child or are already mothers. Many of these pregnancies end in abortion. According to the Philippine Safe Abortion Advocacy Network, or PINSAN, some 600,000 induced abortions are recorded in the Philippines each year. Of this, about a third involves adolescents. Pregnancy during adolescence goes hand in hand with premarital sex. In the spiritual perspective of this phenomenon, it was declared that sex is often thought about but rarely talked about, especially within Christian circles. That is why it is considered that sex is one that most of us desperately need clarity, especially to our teenagers as of these days, which the Bible has clear description about it. The statement said that sex is a gift from God to married people. He created humans, male and female, and viewed what he had made as being very good, which can be found in Genesis chapter 1 verse 27. Furthermore, the Bible also emphasized that sex has 2 practical purposes. First is in Genesis chapter 1 verse 28, and God blessed them, and God said unto them, Be fruitful and multiply. And the second purpose of sex was that he brought the first man and woman together in marriage. He said that they must become one flesh. Genesis chapter 2 verse 24. This bond included the pleasure of sexual intimacy along with a close emotional connection, and Apostle Paul in the New Testament, which can be found in 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verses 1 and 2, concluded this issue as, It is good for a man not to touch a woman, but nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man has his own wife, and let every woman has her own husband. Thereby, God is clear that He only allows sexual intercourse for married individuals who are on the right age, and thus erasing the concept that sex is dirty, but sex is pure in God's sight. And after creating our 4 parents, the Lord officiated the first wedding in the Garden of Eden to bind the man and the woman in marriage for them to receive this free gift. Giving birth at an age has an enormous effect to both the mother and the baby. Pregnancy and childbirth complications are the primary cause of death among girls aged 15 to 19 years old globally, which reports to 99% of maternal death. Also, the teenage mothers are at risk of eclampsia, puerperal endometritis, and systemic infections. Added with unsafe abortions, that accounted to 3.9 million maternal mortality, morbidity, and other lasting complications. Born with teenage mothers can increase risk for babies to be born with low birth weight, preterm delivery, and severe neonatal conditions. Why teenage should not get pregnant? At teenage, the body is growing, especially the bone, where in the bone, there is the production of the red blood cells. And the red blood cells are the one that carries oxygen and nutrients to the different parts of the body. And one thing more, the bones are the one that stores minerals. Only at the age of 25 will nearly all bones will be ossified. Second, at teenage, the brain is still growing, meaning to say, teenage brains are not fully developed. Some areas are not completely online, especially the prefrontal cortex area, which controls reasoning, emotion, and self-regulation. Third, teenage could have a complicated pregnancy. The baby could have birth defects, low birth weight. The body may be at risk of some complications and will go through changes that may be difficult to handle. Fourth, teenage mothers might be disowned. Your parents may disown you. Your friends may disown you. Your boyfriend may not stand by you. Fifth, teenage mothers may not finish high school, not able to finish on time, or not able to finish at all, where only 38% of teenage girls who had child before 18 get a high school diploma. Sixth, teenage mothers are not emotionally or financially ready. Adolescent emotional development is often characterized by rapidly fluctuating emotions. The adolescent period can seem like a whirlwind of rapidly changing emotions, tended to overreact to everyday situation. Financially, adolescent has no stable job, thus making them financially unstable. 7. Teenage mother might be in danger of having sexually transmitted diseases. Those who usually engage in premarital sex during teenage are promiscuous. Promiscuous meaning the person is not restricted to one sexual partner. And 8, giving birth is very painful. Not only can this be the most painful during the act of giving birth, but also after childbirth because it takes a long time to heal. To obliterate the health and spiritual stigma of teenage pregnancy may bring, let the furtherance of this advocacy be heightened, thus saving our adolescents. And this is my advocacy.